The fundamental logic behind a modular building is speed. The idea that you begin construction off-site while you're still designing, thereby picking up all that time. Additionally, during construction, the speed of stacking versus building in a traditional way is dramatically different. Now, the coordination has to be absolutely perfect to mitigate problems, but the very logic behind doing modular is about going faster.
So if we're talking about new development, once again, I got to come back, it's labor. If we don't have labor, there's very little we can do because we got to still build the building.
What we have been doing, first of all, we are pushing very hard on BIM. That's very important for creating new designs and to creating more organized. The second thing that we are pushing very hard as well is in planning. That's very important. And then in some technology that we are bringing to our construction, prefabrications of the concrete and some bathrooms, and in some parts of the hotel that can be saving time and to creating value into our construction.
The labor force. The world's in a great spot, right? So it's hard to find good labor. So what we're doing is we're paying a little bit more, and we're bringing in talent. And then there's, with a project you bring to market, it's always about cost, scope, and schedule. So it's about timing. So we're pre-planning. We're doing a lot around pre-planning, a lot around collaboration with our owners, with our stakeholders. And I think with proper pre-planning, we're bringing these things to market as fast and as quickly as possible.
The most innovative thing that we do to bring projects together more quickly is it's all about building the right team. And that goes to the design professionals, architects, engineers, general contractors, hospitality purchasing people, and first and second tier subcontractors. So we try to bring the team on early on behalf of the owner, and we really work together collaboratively to make sure that our projects are teed up from the start. We spend the time at the beginnings because good beginnings bring good endings, and so we actively manage that process all the way through, both in design, budget, and implementation of the work.
But we've learned a couple of things over the last 20 years. A lot is industrialization, so a lot of the projects we do are actually built off-site, so you can take advantage of industrial processes rather than have contractors on-site doing everything. And that really speeds up, especially when you're going international to different markets. That helps a lot.
Timelines are definitely one of the biggest challenges, along with some budget constraints. So what we've seen in the past is that there are certain projects which get delayed because they are over budget. So then the entire project goes into value engineering, and then there are a couple of months delay in opening the project. The other kind of delay usually happens because of the suppliers do not deliver on time, or the contractor delays the project because of some labor issue or the other. So these are the fundamentally two issues: budget and time.
Qualified contractors, qualified design firms. Some of the things that we're starting to do, from a design perspective, look at virtual reality, spending quite a bit of time showing our owners and our internal stakeholders virtual reality of the spaces, giving them a general idea how these things are beginning to come to life as opposed to seeing them on a piece of paper. We're also showing our owners that. We're getting feedback from our owners. Products that we're starting to develop are new and innovative designs that most of the time you don't see till the product is finished. We're also working very closely with our owners, and we're doing early adopters. So we're getting our product into the marketplace before we're actually releasing our prototype documentation. So with the early adopter program, that actually allows us to get out there faster, get quick wins, quick fails, adjust accordingly, and then move forward. So at the end of the day, when we roll out these prototype designs, these things are actually moving, and our owners are seeing the benefit of these things very quickly. Our guests are starting to see those as well.
To market, to get the hotels open quicker, today we talked about modular construction. I think speed to market, that has a big component to it. There's a lot up front, so there is some time that we spend up front, but once we push the go button, it goes a lot quicker than conventional buildings. So we should be open 2 to 3, depending on the size, 2 to 3 months earlier. So.